What is IRS Form 1099 LTC, who files it, and what are the deadlines? If you want to know the answer to these questions and more, keep watching. In this video, we'll break down what a 1099 LTC is, who files it, the difference between chronically ill versus terminally ill, filing deadlines, and more. We're eForms, and we're here to help simplify the complex world of taxes, so let's dive in. What is a 1099 LTC form? LTC stands for Long-Term Care and Accelerated Death Benefits. The 1099 LTC is an IRS document that is used to report long-term care or accelerated death benefits paid on behalf of a chronically or terminally ill individual. This form is typically filed by insurance companies, who must also send a copy to the policyholder. Who is responsible for filing a 1099 LTC? Insurance companies, government units, and medical settlement providers. This form is only necessary if the policyholder is an individual. Who gets a 1099 LTC? The policyholder of the LTC or life insurance contract, but if the policyholder and the insured individual are different, both get a copy. And in group contracts, it's the certificate holder. Let's cover chronically ill versus terminally ill. A chronically ill individual is someone who is annually certified by a licensed healthcare practitioner as being unable to perform at least 2 daily activities on their own, such as eating, bathing, and dressing, for at least 90 days due to a loss of functional capacity. And a terminally ill individual is someone who has been certified by a physician as having a terminal illness or physical condition that could be expected to result in death in 24 months or less from the date of certification. What are the deadlines for filing? A 1099 LTC must be filed with the IRS by February 28th if filing by paper, or March 31st if filing electronically. The payer must send copies of the 1099 LTC to the policyholder and insured individual by January 31st. Before we wrap up, let's cover some frequently asked questions about this form. Do I need to report a 1099 LTC on my tax return? If your long-term care insurance is tax qualified, you don't usually have to report the benefits on your tax return. But if it's not tax qualified, you need to figure out the taxable amount and report it. Speak to a tax professional for guidance on your individual situation. Does the insured individual have to report the 1099 LTC? The policyholder is required to report the benefits on their return, and the insured individual is given a copy for information purposes. How do I report a 1099 LTC on my taxes? File the IRS Form 8853 to report any taxable benefits from an LTC insurance contract or a life insurance policy. Remember, understanding the basics of these forms makes the process a whole lot smoother. We're eForms, your go-to source for business, immigration, taxes, and more. For more on the 1099 LTC, click the link in the description below this video. There you'll find a detailed breakdown on the steps to filing, as well as an official form to use. Thanks for watching, and happy filing.